Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new here. I really appreciate you being here. My name is Ada, and I realized that this is the first time I've ever said my name in my channel. Ada, not Ada, as many of you might have guessed. It used to annoy me if people called me Ada because, you know, my name is not English, or at least I'm not English, so everybody calls me Ada. So yeah, it used to annoy me until I watched Peaky Blinders and I heard Cillian Murphy or Thomas Shelby call his sister Ada. Then suddenly it didn't bother me anymore. Alright, and yeah, for those of you who are wondering, my last name is Aloe. I know, I wouldn't blame you if you said it wrong. Most of people pronounce it wrong. I've heard all kinds of pronunciations, so it's okay. But I would appreciate if you said my first name right. Alright, now that we got the introduction out of the way, let's get into today's video. I am doing an favorites. May and June favorites. I always have to think about it. I know I haven't been uploading that many long videos, but I have been uploading a lot of shorts so that you don't miss me. It has been only one video in between of my last favorite. It is what it is. I spent 4 continuous hours yesterday watching the 2 last episodes of Stranger Things. Time well spent, I would say. So today I am filming this video quite late. Actually, it is 9 o'clock at the evening and it is still light in Norway. I think the sun sets in about 2 hours, so we still have time. Okay, let's get into this. I always talk a lot, so let's finish this before the light leaves. Okay, you might or might not know that I've been traveling a little bit lately. I went to Sephora, I went to Dubai, which they have Sephora, and I also went to south of France, which they also have Sephora. So I have done some damage, and I don't feel bad about that. So a few of these favorites are from my recent travels, which has now been a couple of weeks, I guess. But there have been products that I loved so much that I had to include in this favorites, although it might have been like 1 or 2 weeks. Fair warning, I get obsessed with something quite easily, I guess. That's a lesson. Alright, let's start then. Let's start with an eyeshadow palette, with a colorful eyeshadow palette. This is the Beauty Bay Pastels Pressed Pigment Palette. It looks like this. It has some gorgeous colors. I have talked about this palette quite a few times before. This is my favorite by far pastel palette because it is pigmented. I have tried a few pastel palettes in the past and they just not give you enough pigment. This is the first one I have found that is so pigmented that you can actually see. I've had this for quite a while, but I've been using it quite a lot recently, and I even traveled with this. I took this palette with me to Dubai and I used it. I actually used colorful palette in my travels, so that should tell you something. Well, my light just changed in the background. Give me a second. Well, that's a bit better. Back to what I was saying. I've been loving to use this palette to do monochromatic looks. Like, for example, I love to use this lilac shade right here, or this orange. Everything, actually. I love all of these colors. I love to use them all over the lid. One color and done with some faux freckles. It's a look. I love that look. I've been doing it quite a bit lately. I just thought I would mention this palette again because although I've loved it for a long time, I've recently kind of took it out and started using it again a lot. This is the first favorite. The thing is, I have a combination of old products and new products, so balance. Next, I have a liquid highlighter. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Glowgasm Beauty Light Wand, and I know that this has been a very hyped up product in the TikTok community, but I actually had this since 2020 or 2021. I think it was 2020, so I've had it for a while. And let me tell you, I tried this and I guess the product that I applied on my face had dried out a little bit and it was hard for me to blend it out. And this is actually a product that it doesn't really stay very creamy. It is creamy in the beginning, but then it dries down completely, so you have to be kind of fast with blending it out, otherwise it will stay where you applied it. So I would recommend doing one side first and blending it out and then doing the other side. Yeah, so the product was kind of dried out, the one that I applied, or maybe I used it in a way that didn't blend very easily. So in my mind, this was a product that wasn't super easy to apply, and also, as you can see, it is a fairly dark shade for somebody with light skin, and I actually bought this one in store, so it's not that I didn't try it. I felt like this was the only shade that would match me. The other ones were either too light or too dark, I'm not sure, or maybe I didn't like the undertone. Anyway, so my first impression, or my first 2 or 3 impressions I guess, weren't the best, and then it sat on my drawer for a very long time. Recently I got it out because I'm in process of decluttering my makeup, and I've been trying to kind of rotate through absolutely everything that I have to see if I still love products or if it is something that I did not like in the beginning but I like it now, which was the case with this one. So what happened is, when I took it out, I started using it, and I actually blended out with this brush right here, which is a little bit dirty. Sorry about that. This is the Spectrum and Katie Jane Hughes collection that I had. This is a duo fiber synthetic brush, and this is beautiful. One of my favorite brushes to blend cream products, cream highlighter, cream brush, even cream bronzer. I love this brush. So yeah, I've used this one and I blended it out with this, and suddenly I fell in love with this highlighter. I really don't know why my first impression was not so good, but I'm very happy that I have rediscovered a product that I had sitting in my collection for a long time, and it turned out to be amazing, because I would watch people going crazy about this on TikTok, and I was like, but why though? And I'm like, this is not very easy to apply. I guess when I started to apply a little bit more product that is not dried out, it blended out really nicely, and the color did not look too dark for me. It's really applied beautifully on my skin. It doesn't really have a lot of glitter. It's more like shimmery glow from within type of product, so I guess that's why people probably like it so much. Love this product. I get the hype. Now, I gotta say, I hate the applicator, like this spongy thing right here. I know that most people complain about this, but why? It has like a turn thing where you can like open it and close it. I guess I forgot it on at some point in my makeup bag, which I traveled with, and too much product came out, and you end up wasting some product if you ever forget. But also, it's not the easiest applicator to apply this type of product. That was the second product. I'm drinking sparkling water with a taste of peach, I think. Yeah, good times. Now let's move on to another product that I had in my collection for a while and I haven't used. I think I also had this product, no, I had this for 1.5 years, which is quite long. I bought this in January of last year. This is the MAC Glow Play Blush in the shade That's Peachy. This is a cream blush. This is the shade right here. When I first got this product, I mean, it was the middle of the winter and I probably was quite pale. I tried it. I just did not like the shade of it. I feel like it was not what I expected and a little bit too dark for me, because from the pictures from the website that I bought it from, this looked like the most peachy corally shade that they had, and it is called That's Peachy. So I felt like it had a little bit more red in it than I wanted it to have, and then I applied it and I felt like it looked a little bit too dark for me and I wasn't crazy about it. I don't know, so I tried it maybe once or twice and I was like, okay, let it sit there for now and I will probably use it again during the summer or something, and I never did until this year. Then I could not put it on. I guess there's a place and a time for products. But the thing is, also, I started using this brush right here. As you can see, this is no, it's not dual fiber, but this is also a synthetic angled flat top brush. I'm pretty sure this is meant for foundation. I found it in a drugstore in Spain, actually, and I like the shape of it and I like the way that it looks. So I thought, let me try it, and I loved it. This is a great brush. It's by the brand, what is it called? Writing has kind of rubbed off. It was like something natural brand. I'm not sure. Anyway, so I started using these two together, and actually this has become my new favorite cream blush brush. I guess this is also a favorite. I've been using these two together and for the rest of my cream blushes, and it has been amazing. I could not put this blush down. I took it with me, I've traveled with this, I've used it a lot, and then I put it down and then I take it back out. So yeah, and then I actually went to the store to see if they have any other shade that I might be interested in, and I don't know, I feel like this was the nicest shade of them. The other ones didn't really spark anything inside me, so I did not buy any of the other shades. So it's easy to apply. It can look intense, I guess, if you wanted to, but also if you blend it out pretty well, then it can look quite natural if you want to. Next product. Okay, now for the newer products. I've been loving this tinted moisturizer. This is the Rare Beauty Positive Light Tinted Moisturizer with SPF 20. I also bought it in Spain in May. Yeah, I have been traveling quite a bit lately and I actually got a little bit tired from traveling, and I could not wait to get home actually. I'm also moving at the end of the month, and I have too much to do, so it was nice to get back home. Yeah, I got this one in May. This is just an amazing product. It has quite good coverage. It's not full coverage, but it's actually quite good for being a tinted moisturizer. I love it. Has a really nice glowy finish. It's not like the Fenty skin tint where it is like more blurring and kind of like more natural finish. This is for somebody that wants a little bit more glowy finish. Beautiful shade. I feel like this shade, it looked a little bit too yellow when I first tried it on my face, but then when I blended it out, it looked really good. I've been loving it. It sits really nice on the skin, and the products apply very nice on top of it. So what else can you want from a tinted moisturizer? That's all we want. I gotta say, there have been a lot of amazing skin tints and tinted moisturizer that have come out this year. What a good time to be alive. Next product. Now these are a little bit more recent. I got this one in Dubai. It has now been 3 weeks, I guess. Yeah, definitely 3 weeks. So it's almost a month that I've been using this. This is a Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Pink Juice Moisturizer. How cute is this bottle? And also, it smells quite good. I actually also have the serum. Oh, let me get it.
A few moments later.
And she's back. Okay, so this is the serum, the Watermelon Glow Niacinamide Dew Drops. I actually heard great things about it, but when I went in store and I tried it on my hand, it felt amazing and looked like the skin looks very glowy. So I actually got this one first and I tried it a couple of times and I loved it. And then I saw this one too and I was like, okay, I will get you too, because I mean, you're sisters, like, you must be as nice. And yeah, I love both of them very much. They're both super lightweight, which I really like, especially now for the summer. It leaves your skin so glowy, and it has niacinamide, which is an amazing ingredient, so that's awesome. A little bit pricey, not gonna lie, but I mean, it's a brand at Sephora, so it is what it is. And then this is also like super lightweight. It's almost like a liquid moisturizer, not so much as a cream. This is really nice underneath the makeup. It gives you amazing glow. So good now for the summer. It leaves your skin very hydrated and moisturized. I guess this would also be a great product for the winter, especially if you are somebody with oily skin, because it's really lightweight, liquidy, you know, it's not thick and heavy. Both of them are actually favorites. I had it in my bathroom and I forgot about this. Okay, next. So this is a Fenty Gloss Bomb Heat in the shade Hot Cherry. Basically, a friend of mine had this product on her lips and her lips looked so juicy. I was like, what is on your lips? Because it looks amazing. They look like super juicy and very delicious. And then she was like, yeah, it's this product. And I thought, I need that product. I need my lips to look delicious. This is basically a tingling, what is it called? Plumping lip gloss. When I first applied it, it took a few seconds to feel the tingling, but then it came and I was like, okay, I feel it now. I feel like, and I might be wrong, that the first time that I applied it, it felt the most tingliest, I guess. And then the other times that I applied it, it still felt tingly, but not as much as the first time. So I don't know if my lips got used to it, but still, it does make your lip look a little bit bigger, not that huge of a difference, but it's also the color of it that makes them look so juicy, because it's red. It's not like super pigmented, it's a little bit of a sheer red. It looks like you've been eating like cherries, but with a beautiful shine. I've been loving to apply it, especially now during the summer. It makes your lips look really good, so give it a try. And the last product that I do have again one perfume to talk about. Well, yeah, it's this one. This is the Byredo Black Saffron, and this was pricey. This was really pricey. I do have or had two small Byredo perfumes before in the, what was it, 15 mils bottles, I think. And then one of them had the audacity of slipping out of my hands and falling on the floor, and it broke. I had used a bit of it, but still, like, how dare you? It was painful. It was the Balda Freak, by the way. Anyway, so I smelled this in Sephora Dubai Mall, which, by the way, if you haven't been, it is a very, very bougie mall. It is huge, but it has like all the high-end brands that you can imagine. You'll find them there. I went there a few times, and every time I would go there, I would spray this on me. So now this reminds me of a bougie Dubai mall, basically. It smells so good. And yeah, I'm happy that it reminds me of something bougie, because this is bougie by itself. This is I love it. This is a cozy perfume. It has some warmth to it, but it's like a summery warm perfume. It's not like a wintry, heavy, warm perfume. I feel like it is lightweight, bougie, but it's not like heavy bougie. And it also reminds me, maybe it's because I bought it in the Middle East, but also it's saffron, which is a spice from the Middle East, I would imagine. I might be wrong, don't quote me on that, but it's the whole thing basically that reminds me of a bougie Middle East, and I love that. I love having that on my mind every time that I spray it on me and I smell it, and it's basically Arabian Nights but bougie. I smelled it there, and I realized that it was a little bit pricier to buy it there, so I bought it here in Norway. Actually, who would have thought that it's actually more expensive to buy it there than here? Usually things here are more expensive than other places, and I'm a little bit devastated because in Dubai they had it actually with like red, like I'll show you a picture of it, how they have it. It looked a lot nicer than this. But I guess, I don't know if it was worth the extra, I don't know, 20 bucks for it. Alright, those were all of my favorites. I was thinking, let's do a Project 10 Pan update, because it has been a while, and although the Project 10 Pan has been going slow, not gonna lie, I have some products that I finished a while ago, so let's do an update, a quick update. I will try to do it quick. Okay, let's see. I have basically two and a half products that I finished. So first one was this Urban Decay brow blade in the shade Dark Drapes. This has been a favorite of mine for many years. I've been using it for years, I think. Basically, this was the first brow pen that I ever tried. It has a brow pen on one end and a brow pencil, oh my god, on the other end. So basically I had finished the brow pen a long time ago, and I only had a little bit of the brow pencil left, and I thought, let's just finish it so that it doesn't sit right there. I can use the brow pen from the next one that I had already repurchased and just finish this one, you know? So I did that. It didn't take long. You know, you go through brow pencils fairly fast, so I finished it, and now I only have one instead of two. By the way, I am doing soon a brow pen dedicated video where I have bought and tried many brow pens to try to find the best one. That will be coming soon. Okay, so that was the first product. It didn't take long. And then next I finished the Nudestix Nudies all over the face color in the shade Bondi Beige. It's a bronzer. It is completely finished. Basically this had a very little amount of product, but it also had whatever was inside here. You know how that goes with bullet products like this. So this has been sitting in my drawers for a long time, and I was like, it's starting to get old. Let's just finish it, and then if I want to, I will buy a new one in the future. Let's just not keep very old products just lying there with one foot on the grave, you know? And especially cream products do get bad a little bit faster than powder products, and so I did. It didn't take that long. It might have taken a few months, 2 or 3 months, I'm not sure. That was the other one. It applies and blends really easily. I still like this product. You know, the more cream products that started to come out, because they started getting really hyped up, many brands have cream products now. Nudestix was one of the first brands that started having cream products, basically. Still a good product. I think I would probably buy it again, maybe, I don't know. A lot of great cream bronzers out there. Yeah, anyways, and the last product that I finished, the half product, it's this guy right here. I actually finally finished this big bottle of the Badescu setting spray in the aloe vera, cucumber and green tea. As you can see, this took quite a few months. This is my progress. Just finishing this bottle took, I think I started this back in September of last year. It's not completely considered as a finished product because I still have the mini bottle left. It took a lot longer than I thought. I thought that it's a setting spray. I love setting spray. I bathe in setting spray. this will not take that long, but it did. Almost a year, and it's not finished yet. So this is basically how much I have left right now. I actually used a lot when I was on vacation because on the heat this felt really nice. It's quite refreshing. This will take me definitely a few more months. It will definitely become a year until I finish this one too. Those were the 3 products that I finished and the one that I'm still using. New additions. Let's see. What did I add? I added the Hourglass Veil Mineral Primer. This is a travel size mini one. So basically one of the reasons why I add products to the Project M Pan is because they have been sitting for too long and not being used. So I take them out. I'm like, it doesn't have much left. Let's just finish it and maybe buy a new one if I still like the product, you know? So this was the case for this one too. It's kind of hard to tell how much there is left because it doesn't really settle even if I leave it standing for a long time, but I've been using it. I only use this on my T-zone because this is basically a smoothing primer, but I really love this product, and if you have dry skin you will probably like it too, because people with dry skin especially don't really like pore filling primers because they tend to have like a lot of silicone and it doesn't really sit really nice on the skin. My mom is calling me. They tend to like kind of crumble or like ball up when you apply other products on top, but this doesn't do it. This is one of the few smoothing pore filling primers. I don't know if it claims to be pore filling, but for me that's what it does. It also has the broad spectrum SPF 15. Anyways, so this sits really nice on the skin. It's almost liquidy, so it is very lightweight. It doesn't feel thick. So this is a great primer. If you want a pore filling primer that does not feel thick and too much on your skin, this is a great one. Feels really lightweight. And also this works very great for don't break please, for mature skin. My mom, speaking of which, really liked it. What else did I add? Since I finished the Nudestix bronzer, I decided to add a new bronzer, this guy right here. This is the Milk Makeup matte bronzer in the shade Baked, and let me tell you, this will never finish, like never. I decided to add it because, again, this was one of the first cream products that I started using, so I decided to try it and it was good. It blends nice and all of that. It's not a bad product, but again, I have found better products that I like. But the thing is, this is huge and I just want to finish it. It will take me forever, but I don't want to throw it away because I spent my money on it, obviously. Also, this product, it does not smell good. It smells bad. What to tell you, it smells like makeup, you know, cream products when they actually go bad. This is how this smells, and this is how it has always smelled from the beginning. And honestly, there are other products that I feel like I apply a little bit easier than this one, and I just want to finish it. I don't think that they sell this size anymore because they realize that if people purchase this one, they will never need to purchase a new one again. I think now they only sell like the mini size ones, and if for some reason was I to ever repurchase this one again, it will definitely be the mini size. Not that I can buy this one again, but even if you could buy this one again, it will definitely be the mini size. I have some progress because I've been using it for a few months now, but it doesn't look like much because it's huge. I think those were the 2 new additions, and now I will continue with the other products. This freaking liquid lipstick, I don't know. I'm not gonna say anything because I haven't used it. I basically haven't used it. I know I said that I will try to use it, but I haven't. This will never finish also because I don't use it. Then we have this primer lipstick, which it still has quite a bit left. I've used it a lot. I used to use it all the time, but then I just wanted to use other cream blushes basically, and I kind of stopped using it for a while. I will try to pick it up again. Progress is not like huge, but it's happening. I'm wearing it on my lips right now. And then we have the primer lip liner. I had some progress, yeah, not huge, but something, you know, I'm trying, doing my best. And then I also have the Colourpop Super Shock Shadow in the shade Lala, which I surprisingly thought that I wouldn't use that much, but I've actually used it a few times because this is like kind of coppery shades and they do not tend to look nice on me. They look a little bit too much, so I thought that this would probably just sit there and dry out anyway, but I've used it a few times and I quite like it on me, so you might not be able to see the progress, but I have used it at least like 5 times. Alright, and then we have the Hoola bronzer. Oh my god, like relax. You probably will be able to tell it has a good dent on it. It's slow progress, but yeah, it is being used. I mean, I mostly use it for nose contour, so there's really not that much product being used. But I like this product. I kind of regret depotting it because I now go around with this palette, which is bigger than the original packaging. The thought was, or I used to actually have it in a bigger zip palette, but with other products too. But since this is in the Project Empa now, I go around with this. It wasn't very smart, I guess. But I did hate the original packaging. I feel like it is bulky for no reason, so that's just my opinion. This one, I haven't been using that much actually. I've used it quite a bit for a period there. Here, hello, here. Not that much lately. I have been trying again to go throughout all of my palettes and decide what I'm gonna get rid of and what I'm gonna keep. That reason I haven't been using this or this one either. This is how this is looking now. Basically, I'm having a hard time hitting a new pan. That is it. Those were all of the products and the favorites and everything. I've been talking for 50 minutes straight. My mouth starts to hurt again, so I will leave you at this. Let me know if you have finished anything lately or what have been your favorite products. And also let me know if you want me to try something for you guys, any recommendations, anything basically. Or you can let me know what you thought about the last episodes of Stranger Things. That's also something we can talk about. Alright, you know the drill. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you again in my next one. Thank you so much for watching. See you. Bye. Are you gonna cooperate today or what? Yeah, but somebody interrupted me, so okay. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna do this as fast as I can. That's what I always say. 2 minutes of nothing. All right, back here, please. Hello, hello.